Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, how did they land behind me? Ryan stuff, cool bird. Zephysus is streaming again tonight. He kind of took a little bit of a hiatus, so it's kind of nice that he's coming back to it. Ryan stuff sticks. Long day? Sorry to hear that. But hey, it's almost over. You know what? It was probably a long day because of the whole clocks, daylight savings thing. Why do we still do that? Why? Gas, gas, gas. Yes? Hi. Aw. Well, I'm glad I could make your day a little bit better. But yeah, why do we still do the daylight savings thing? Nobody likes it. At least I've never heard anyone say that they like it. And I also haven't heard any good reasons for why we do it. Why we say, hey, twice a year we just need to fudge with the clocks. That way all of our little sleep routines get completely flumbled. Reason why we have daylight savings is so the kids don't have to walk in the dark to school. I guess. But I know I used to have to go to the school in the dark. I had to ride my bike up there. We will walk in the dark anyway with start time was, yes. Because school always started freaking early. Blech. More ads. 8? What? What? That's too damn many. Well, at least that's why we do the thing where we just kind of sit here and chat for a while to get that out of the way. Alright, stuff tracking. Did they mess with my ad scheduling? Hang on. I haven't touched it in, well, ever. Let's see, where is that? Where's that even controlled? Alright, stuff, Churchy Dragon. Here we go. Welcome to the new Ads Manager. Save time with our new ad density slider. We've overhauled Ads Manager to make adjusting your ad settings even easier. You are in control, but you can't say no ads at all. Clearly understand net ad revenue share, and if your viewers will see pre-roll ads based on your ad settings. View tutorial? No, let's just get to the part where the things and the things, yeah? Yeah, 3 minutes. Pre-roll ads for incoming viewers fully disabled. 3 minutes every hour. Yeah. Unfortunately, you don't get a whole lot of control over it beyond that. Being able to have ads manager automatically schedule video ads. I mean, could I just say no? Is that an option? And disable pre-rolls. Freaking ads. Question for chat. Have any of you ever, at any point in your time here on Twitch, seen an ad for something that you thought, hey, I should get that? gonna guess no. That's my biggest complaint with this whole system is that it's like the entire internet is funded by advertising that doesn't work. And it's just, I think you saw something for a vacuum. Did you need a vacuum? Did you end up getting that one? You say, hey, yes, I need a vacuum. One that sucks. Alright, well, welcome back from ad space, everyone. I checked my ad settings on Twitch, and it's still 3 minutes every hour, which is like the minimum you can do, and not have pre-rolls. Because if you go below that, then just people come in, and then they see ads anyways, so it sucks all around. Didn't get it, but thought it would be nice to have a second handheld vacuum. So the ad didn't work. You saw that and you thought, yes, that might be a nice thing to have, but I'm not going to have it. Most of the time, the stuff that they advertise is just things I already know about. You know, the biggest games, the new Call of Duty, the fast food places, you know, Taco Bell and Long John Silver's. Started watching the anime Berserk 1996. Oh, the original. One of my friends, he's a huge fan of that. Not the remake, remaster, whatever, the new one that came out that was like as lazy as they could be on the CG stuff. Saw a COD ad where someone was called a chode. What? We live in interesting times. You know, at least sometimes on TV, the commercials they run might be, you know, funny or entertaining in some way. But here on Twitch or any other kind of live thing, whatever the ad is that is being displayed, probably not as good as what you were there to watch that you are now missing because of the ad. Berserk was definitely influential to you. You don't say. I think Berserk was influential to anybody that now uses and draws and likes big swords. One of your favorite animes is getting a Blu-ray release. Oh, cool. Which one? You know, for all the times I've talked about Macross, especially like Macross Plus, I probably should own a copy. Like, I don't even have a video file of it or anything. I just have my memories. Azumanga Dio. Never heard of it. Let's see, what are you about? Let's just copy that and pop that into the Googles. Rar and stuff, ISO. Oh, it's a comedy. That's interesting. So, does like the comedy stuff translate well to English? Walmart has an exclusive Robotech Macross, I'm guessing Macross Saga Steelbook Blu-ray. Interesting. Been in the Pokemon Zahole. Well, you should probably stay out of Pokemon holes. Even though the Joker says there are no laws against it, you shouldn't be doing it. Really? So the comedy does still work in English. That is actually impressive. Because, you know, comedy, especially, you're talking, you know, totally different culture, different language. A lot of things that would be funny to them, we wouldn't get. You remember in Elden Ring? I think it was Elden Ring. the little messages that you can write. People would write, you know, Fortnite. And it's like, ah, ha, 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 Fortnite, that's funny. And then over in other countries, it would, you know, translate to whatever, you know, fort and night. And they'd be like, what? Castle in the dark? What? Goodwill Switch is surprisingly stable. You got a Switch at Goodwill? Dang, that's a heck of a find. Don't think you'd like it as much as you have been, so might actually get it for your Switch. Oh, so I'm guessing you like watching other people play it? You don't actually have it yourself, or, you know, did you borrow it from someone? I haven't played a Pokemon game since, well, I did play the Pokemon one that were like the remakes of Red and Blue. It was like the Pikachu and the Eevee ones that were on Switch. Yes, some kind people from the sea. Ah. Imported, you say? Another great anime is Street Fighter 2 5. Well, is it 2 or 5? Although, I do remember seeing a Street Fighter anime. I just don't know if it's the same one. But it was very well drawn, very well animated. I think we even talked about it in a previous stream. It's the one where there's like a fight between Chun-Li and Vega in like her room. Yeah, there was a Street Fighter movie, a live action movie. There was that too, which we have also talked about on stream. I still remember one of the jokes in it where they're like watching these little security monitors, and they see this, they see, you know, car rushing, and, you know, rushing down this I guess an alley or something, and then they look over and they actually see it coming towards them. Look back at the screen, look back at the car, and Zangief was like, "Quick, change the channel!" I'm so glad they didn't try to take that game seriously. Or movie, game, whatever. Either way. Yeah, that fight's in Street Fighter 2 5. Okay, yeah, I have seen that one then. Alright. Let us begin and go and begin anew. This week, words, whatever, Minecraft. Another great anime is the classic series, 6 episodes called Bastard. Also provide us with fantastic.
Also provided us with a fantastically quotable line.
Several of them, in fact. There's "of course," and also. When M. Bison visited your village, it was the most important day of your life. To me, it was Tuesday. I probably mangled that, but you know the one. I will stand by that movie is actually good. In a so bad it's good kind of way. It is entertaining to watch. Remember at the end whenever he's like trying to stop, I think it was Guile, by actually playing on a Street Fighter arcade controls board stick, and he's like, you know, activating traps and stuff with it. That's the one you were thinking of? Yeah, Raul Julia did a phenomenal job in that movie. As silly as it was, he did give it his best. Still looking for a chance to say meowing milkmaids in a suitable situation? There are probably very few situations where that would be suitable. You may end up having to create it yourself. So about the complete Blu-ray collection of the 2003 series of Battlestar Galactica. I have never watched a Battlestar Galactica episode, but I know a lot of people are huge fans of it. Yeah, it was his last role, which is sad. But at least he went out on a really good one. What about whoosh? Whoosh. Whoosh. There it goes. Oh, I need to move over to the other side of the screen. Let me just okay. And then go up here to the settings and the tracking and the webcam, and we whoosh-ah! And then I come down here to the leap motion, and it goes down to the bottom, and I go whoosh-ah! And then we fix this. There. Oh, what about also if I just say reset? Haha. There. It was an awesome series. Like I said, people love it. Need a Minecraft version of your avatar for Mondays? What, where I'm like all blocky? Or would it be my actual dragon avatar in the game here? That would actually be kind of funny. I have no idea how to do that though. Either would work. Anyway, may contain traces of citrus, so tasty. Edward James Olmos was great as Commander Adama. Yeah, he sure was. So last time we had a bit of a dilemma where we could no longer make our tasty fishy snacks, and that bug still has not been fixed. So instead, I have rolled us back to an older version where we still could make our tasty fishy snacks. So there. Now we aren't going to have to eat nothing but salad. We are going to need some more ink if we want to make any more of those, but you know, 46 ought to be sufficient. You just kind of stack this dirt in here. Speaking of movies, got tickets for Predator Badlands. Let me know how it is, because when I first saw the trailer for it, I thought it was a video game. Wait, up. And not quite. We got a couple that aren't yet ready, so we'll give it a little more time. We enchanted this stuff, right? Some of it. We enchanted some of it. Oh yeah, we got fire protection on this guy, so I think we're pretty good to return to the Nether. I actually don't remember what we were doing when we left off. I think we had just decided we finished exploring that one bastion and said, okay, no more of this, please. Why is my water depleting so quickly? Alright, let's, oh no, because I rolled back, all of my levels are gone. Well, we gotta... I gotta fix all that. Well, oh, damn. All my levels! There we go. That stinks. That means we lost like... we lost the 40 levels plus... whatever I'm gonna have to do to... Ow. Whatever it's gonna cost me to relearn all those abilities. Because it didn't even give us everything back. Also, so many skeletons. Oh, and I learned a something that I want to try. And... oh, you got armor. It's going to have their language. Recall the language was first introduced in one of the books. You do know a few of them. I'm guessing a few of the words. What is this? This is sand. Do I have a shovel? I don't. Okay, that's actually fine. So I need a lot of this stuff. Oh, actually what I need is soil. At least I think I need soil. Need to make a quick little trippy up here. Don't know if they're going to be using the one from the books as a basis. It would be cool if they did, because real big mega fans of the series would recognize that. I think the vast majority of movie audience wouldn't have any clue or appreciation for it. Right. Does this work? Excellent. So, if I get above this, whee! That's going to be really funny. We need a lot of this stuff. Luckily, there's a lot of this stuff. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Oh, right, they teleport. Hey, how's being on fire working out for you, though? That sound needs to stop. I'm gonna use my torch so I can see better. Enderman, my beloved. Second favorite mob in the game. I don't like them because they teleport around and they're scary. And they make horrible, terrible sounds. And they also pick my stuff up sometimes and walk off with it. They're being helpful. They're redecorating. It's basically like anytime I play this with Dracana, I just stay out of her way whenever she's building something because I know if I try to help, I will do it wrong. And then she'll have to fix whatever it is that I messed up. Okay, just making sure that it's not actually like trying to use one of my other tools. We got shovel claws. Wait, how far down does that go? That may be an issue. Having such good shiny luck early on in the game, and now you can't find any. Just want a shiny Venipede. I'm guessing that is a Pokemon. I have never caught a shiny anything. Oh no, wait. When I did play Pokemon Go, I did catch a shiny Charmander during an event, but its stats were terrible. And I would rather have a Mighty Durgan than a weirdly pretty colored lead one. I hear a ghast. Gonna go back up and stand on the snow for a second. There we go. There's another good place that I can kind of shave some of this stuff off, because it's literally everywhere. Right here, look at this. Nice, big, flat area. Tons of it. The third one was... Okay, so... It was a Vulpix. You had no idea what it was. It just thought... Did you just think that the game had glitched out? And it's like, why is this one so weird looking? Second was a Zubat in Soul Silver. I guess one reason I've never caught shinies is because I didn't play games where shinies existed. Because I played the original Red and Blue, and then I played Go, and then I played the Go one that was on Switch, which may or may not have had shinies, I don't remember. And that's the extent of my Pokemon experience. I'm gonna eat a snack. We can have our fishy snacks again. They were introduced in Gen 2. Yep, that's probably why I never saw any. But the clever scheme that I have, I am going to need a lot of this stuff for. I also hope that the soil works in place of the sand too, to do the little bubblies. Guess I should test that. Whee! Stand on this and into the portal. You knew it was special, just not in what way. So you knew that they had oddly colored ones, just not what purpose they served. And apparently the purpose they serve is bragging rights and nothing else. Okay, so that's the sand. This is the soil. Oh, I do have a lot of this. Whip. And bubbles. No bubbles. Alright, well, that doesn't help us then. Soil, soil. Soil. And soil. We do want sand, just not more soil. The chances have increased as time has gone on. I remember one time Pro Jared was spending many hours trying to get a shiny Snom. And he was kind of starting to lose his mind by the end of that. Nope, still going. This sort of rush that comes with shiny hunting, especially with base odds. It's gambling. It's basically the exact same thing as gambling. Okay, so now we know soil won't work, only sand. You have no real super sand. And just ignore all that. You're trying to get a shiny Jirachi in a fan game, and it took like 2 days. Yeah, see, I don't have the patience or the attention span to farm for something like that. And that's partly why I don't bother doing stuff like that in MMOs. Where they'll have, you know, this one item that has a drop rate of .nothing%. Although I guess I did try to go for the time ship in Star Trek Online and failed after opening like 50 loot boxes, none of which I bought with real money, but I did spend like all of my in-game currency on it. And then BP comes along, opens like 2 of them and gets it right away. He gave it to me. That was the day that I started hating loot boxes. And anything else that has just a chance of nothing percents. It's just a colossal waste of time. You wanted to get shiny Pokemon in that because it was easy to do. It was easy and it took you a couple of days. That doesn't really track. That's also soil. Okay, how much of this stuff do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stacks. Let's see if we can make it a nice even 10. See, I was looking up ways to grind for XP in this game that, well, maybe not grind, but farm in a way that didn't take an eternity and a half. And I saw a thing that, well, it wasn't really specifically for experience. I do think I can still adapt it to my purposes. I will have to do it a little bit differently than the page described. Because the way the page laid it out, you wouldn't actually get any experience. Ryan stuff, Ragna! Where are we at? But I think this will work great for our purposes. Is that 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Okay. Ryan stuff, who can? Just stand on this for a moment. You know, just get our feet wet. Ryan stuff, Ragna! Apparently you have never clicked that. I guess not. But now you have. And that means that you have to come back every single stream so that the number gets bigger. Okay, we do have a bow, and I will probably lose it somewhere along the way. Okay, it is daytime. Got this bone that I just want to put away. Yep. Watermelon, pumpkin. They're already regrowing. Oh, I should switch my armor to the diamond armor, because we're not dealing with pigs now. Dunk. I could also leave the little totemy thing. Check the map. Where was this place again? There it is. Oh, there's two of them. We have two sunken temples right next to each other. Alright. Wait, there, not there. Oh no, I lost my bow. There it is. Are they attacking something? Oh, they are. Oh, they're attacking the squids. That's funny. Excuse me. I just need you out of the way for a bit. Oh, this is going to be a pain in the butt. These guys shooting at me. Also need to switch... Oh, that's right. I don't have this spell yet because we're not high level enough. Right? Yeah. Alright. Smash this down. Need to clear this out. Okay. Apparently there's one of those dudes is still here. Rar and stuff, Seru. I only got one fish out of that? Oh, they're all floating over here. This is the only way I can regen at the moment. Unless I eat one of my fishy snacks. Fibsh. I am in the process of improving the fish command. I feel like there's something wrong with it because it's been redeemed a lot of times, or invoked a lot of times, and never landed on the secret fish. So I think it needs some work. Ow. Apparently he could still hit me from there. Okay. We're gonna head home. Yeah, we'll head home, sleep on our horde, get the regen buff, and then come back here and we'll be able to really do this without having to worry about those guys shooting us. Am I touch the fishy? No touchy the fish. Let's switch back to this view. Why Eileen? This. I was kind of drifting into the mountain there. Fishderg. I do like to fish, and I do swim with the fishes. I even sometimes, when I mess with the mafia, I sleep with the fishes, but only platonically. Nope. Right track. Just a little further. Boop the snoot. I'd like to see you try. Nom, 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 nom. That's normal dirt. Just gonna smash this. Alright, you guys are getting the zip zaps. I think I need to kill the these elder guardians, because they're gonna be a nuisance, just giving me that debuff, which I believe is minus 30% attack speed. Silicene with the raid. Rar and stuff, raiders. I am Cassedrian, and we are just doing some good old-fashioned, completely normal Minecraft where we are a sea dragon. You were playing some... What was that? Ratatan? Is that the music game? You were doing Astrobot when I left you earlier. Did you already 300% complete it? Anyway, let's see. Let's go, Now, this might have a negative impact on my system performance. Not where I wanted that to go. Whee! Patapon successor. No, the stuttering was giving you nausea. Ooh. Yeah, I had that happen in VR chat just this weekend. Well, actually, it wasn't the stuttering, although that didn't help. But I went to the weekly wing meet, and Mika had made some improvements to the world, and we found a little secret room where if you put your camera inside this mystical magical box, then your camera would actually show you like a 4-way split screen of different camera angles around the world. Whee! Bouncy bounce. And someone said that you should put your head inside that box, the mystical magical camera box. And I did, and not only did my frame rate take a hard dive, but also it was trying to show those same 4-way split screen onto my own camera eyes, and it was not very good. And it was the first time I got any kind of nausea in VR since when I was first playing Blade and Sorcery. It was pretty terrible. Whip. Yep. I'll be with you in a minute. Whee! there's that. Now I just... Oh, is this just like... Does this also go through the, Okay, well if it goes through those top blocks, then that's fine. We just need to do these now. So the idea is that you use these bubbles to push all of these beholder guys up to the surface. And then they're more easily grouped together. We'll also be putting like a, we'll be putting a sort of a wall around this entire thing later to keep them all kind of pinned in. And then I can just go up and chain lightning them all. And they will all die because they're zapping each other. Rawr and stuff zap. I'm ruining this place. Yep, you're still here. This is very bubbly. Oh, he's sniping me from way back here. Wait, if I wasn't a sea dragon, this place would be infuriating. Right stuff, Dr. Mono. But I am a sea dragon. I am very fast in the water. We'll just whoop. Whee! And this sand, we're basically going to cover the entire surface of the of this temple with it, so that these little guys are all going to be up at the surface of the water. And I won't have to go chasing after them. I can just give them the zip zaps. Oh, but what if they spawn inside the building? Oh. Yay, we caught one! We caught a couple of them already. They're getting out of it, though, because I haven't fully covered this place yet. Whee! This is a fun little ride, even when it's not yet ready. But because things can spawn inside the building, I may need to adjust my my strategery here and actually flatten this whole structure. Also, am I not getting experience? Uh-oh. I think something may be extremely very broken. And it might be because of the update, or changing the version numbers and the things. Because, you notice my XP bar is not moving?
I love how they taste.
I love how they taste too. Nom 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 nom. Every role-playing thing you get involved in, I end up evil. If you don't know, long story short, see Tyzon's last stream. Alright. Well, as much as I hate it, this means that I probably do need to update the mod. Oh, but he went underground. He went underneath the temple. Do I have anything up here? I got you, at least. This is silly. The fact that I'm not getting experience does make this a lot less useful. What did I just pick up? Alright, let's collect all of our little goodies here. All of our tasty fibs. All of the experience orbs that aren't giving us anything at all.
Donut.
All of our donuts. Settles it. We need Mega TNT. I don't know if that works underwater. Fibs! Okay. The reason I don't want to update is because it broke the cooking or crafting recipe for our seasoned fish. But that seems to be what we gotta do. Einit with the raid! Rar and Stuff Raiders, you have arrived just in time for us to have to exit out of the game for a second and go down here, not that one, and go over to Dragon Survival, hit the update button, go to the current version of it, reload. Rar and Stuff, I am Cassedrian. We are playing Minecraft, having some technical difficulties. I attempted to fix a bug we were encountering last time by rolling back to an older version, and it did not work in my favor, because now we can't gain experience. This is taking too long. It is. The fun of mods. So this means we can no longer craft our seasoned fish, but maybe at least we'll gain some experience again. I'm bored. Could be worse. Yeah. Could be just completely breaking the game entirely and it just never work. And we lose everything. And just say, okay, I guess we're not playing this anymore. I wonder. Yep, okay. Oh, we could update that. Upgrade that. Let's see. Oh, we lost everything again. And this time we're not even level 40. So, we've lost all of our buffs. Everything. Well, at least we're gaining experience again. Hooray! Have a big red button in front of us that only Showdown wants us to press for reasons. Those reasons would likely be the it's the ion laser button, the mining laser pointed at Earth. I don't have my bucket of water on me. I guess it doesn't matter because this can't go anywhere from here. Fibsh! Alright, we got a room of sponges. Which I'm gonna go ahead and take because sponges are fun. You guys remember when we were like level 40 and we had all of our skills maxed out and we were using our enchantment levels to make better item stuffs and maybe even upgrade our enchanting bookcases if we got a few more levels? Those were the days. The sacrifices we make for fishy snacks that we still can't make now. Crocodile's here! Okay, now we can really begin. Run, stuffed crocodile. A crisis has occurred, and we've lost all of our levels and all of our passives. There's still that guy around here somewhere. I'm just gonna put that there. I'm sure it'll find something to shoot. Is it still not giving me experience? It seems to have stopped again. Oh, crap. Well, we may have a bit of an issue. If I can't get experience anymore, that means we can't upgrade our Durgan skills. Okay. Which makes this entire thing pointless. Hey guys, how y'all doing up here? Oh, wait, here we go. Oh, that just made all of my mana and that made all of my. Why do I have so little mana? Oh, no, we are growed up. Oh, it's because we don't have any mana because we don't have the passive for it anymore. Or the levels. Yep. That experience orb was worth nothing. Well, that's not good. I think I'm just going to go back home to the lair and lay down and be sad. And we're just going to play something else and maybe I can fix this on sometime over the week. Might need to, like, delete configuration files or something. But at least we could make a few more fishy snacks before the end. How you doing? Map. Damn updates. Yeah, this is what happens whenever you try to roll back. It looked like it worked, but secretly, it didn't. Luckily, we do have a plan B. System Shock 2? Nah. Although I was actually wanting to start that over too. I made some poor decisions with my leveling choices. Yes, Zefla. Make some big melons. Oh no! Wait a... Who is this? This isn't me. It's all wrong. Yeah. Pick up. There. I don't even feel... Oh, yeah, that's right. We're drying out really fast now because all of our passives are gone. So, our fishy snack. I guess we just go lay down on our bed and get comfy. This complete stranger sleeping in my bed. I did eat the last fishy snack. So, alright, well, I managed to break Minecraft. Go me, yes. I am the best. Time for the other plan. Yeah, I was wanting to get back to this game anyways. Snowball. It will make me feel better and more moisturized. Oh man, could you imagine going back?
I love how they taste.
Going back into the nether? Going back into literal hell with, what, a 60-second hydration timer? However long it lets me stay out of the water. Yeah. Bring this up. Oh no, I borked it. Changing games. Can imagine it because someone probably had that idea. First AWS was down and now this. Yep. This is what I get for trying to fix something myself. So update that. Okay.
Error 403 forbidden.
No, it's an ID10T PEBCAC.